But how often are you on TikTok?
So, not often. Not often. But I see TikToks. I see TikToks all over the place.
Mm. Have you ever seen the one where?
Instagram, all types of stuff.
Oh well, I mean, I'm talking about actual TikTok, not that
Mm-hmm.
TikToks put on Instagram shit. But no, there's this one that's been trending lately. Um, this lady
Yeah.
asks, I'm gonna find it, but pretty much she basically asks like, what do you think is a scam, but it's not. What do you think is a scam, but it's not a scam?
Scam that's become so
Yeah,
normal.
what's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore? I agree with the
Oh,
very first one that I saw. Dude said men's haircuts, and I
was it living on
completely.
planet Earth?
You said living on planet Earth is a scam.
That was that was my instinctual, not living, but actually it was paying to live on planet Earth. So that's a scam.
That everybody lied to me since birth.
hmm I guess technically you're not paying to live, you're paying to live in a house. People will let you live for free on the streets.
But you're not. But you'll die on the streets if you don't know your way. But they're willing to let you
Yeah.
die. They'll be like, some of you may die, but that's a cost that I'm willing to make.
You watch Attack on Titan, like, lay down your lives. Those soldiers, man, those are probably like the most. Oh my God, just throwing yourselves in death willingly.
Willingly. That's
There,
the
there's
military
no
right
chance
now.
you would taking down those things. At least the military right now is like people versus people. You want to be no man eating titans. You want to be none of that.
I mean,
Nah,
at least it'd be more interesting. That's all I can say. It'll be a lot more interesting.
more interesting.
Yeah.
It'd be ridiculous
Hey,
though.
at
But
least my
it's not
tax
gonna be
dollars
fair.
would be going to good use, regardless if the soldier
Tax
dies or
dollars.
not. My tax
Your
dollars
tax
are
dollars
going to
be going
good
towards
use.
potatoes.
you tell you say
I
the
mean, a lot of
military.
potatoes.
You said the military is a bunch of
Percentage of
potatoes.
potato.
The military is a
Yeah,
bunch of
yeah,
potatoes.
exactly. Them boys, they was dropping like flies, dropping like flies. I
they'll,
don't know.
they'll
There's a
be
lot of
alright.
scams out there. I feel like,
Definitely men's
but
haircuts. I have to say that
men's haircuts, man.
men's haircuts should not be 45 to $50. My
Who
uncle
pays that much
legit
money for a haircut?
exactly but still they charge it. They barber shops will charge 45 to 65 to God know like in those
Bro,
numbers. For what reason?
I feel like maybe there's a social issue going on where niggas just hop in the chair and don't ask until after the cut, and then barbers just figure it out. Like, what he gonna do? His hair already cut. I'm just telling him $50.
No, that person just walk off. Go ahead, get into a fight. But all I can
Exactly.
say
Like,
is
where do you be getting your haircut?
I forgot who I was telling about this, but I was like, that is definitely a scam. I will only pay at least 25 is the max I will ever pay for a haircut. Anything
Mm-hmm.
beyond that, it has to be something that's like, all right, I want some intricate thing that it's going to take like 3 4 hours to do, and then if you charging me like 75 175 for that, all right, cool. I'll
Mm-hmm.
understand that because it's taking a lot of work. But if all you doing is just cutting my hair low and fading it, I ain't spending no more. There's a barber shop near me. It's 25
Yeah.
for a haircut. I'm fine with that. But in order to get a fade, that's 35.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's
What?
stupid.
A fade is 35?
Yes. How is a fade more than a
A fade
haircut?
is 35.
How is a fade more than a
That's what I'm
haircut?
saying. This is about to say. This is my 2 cents. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with you know men nowadays just caring a little bit more about the little intricate styles they have in their hairs now. Like you said, like it's more of an art form. Niggas want they want fades, they want lines, they want the little Drake heart in their
Yeah, I
hair.
was about to say
Seriously.
they just want to be wannabe Drakes. Like, no, the fuck.
There's just way too much going on now.
You
Rather
got
than
you got
people
debt.
just have fades and lineups, and that's it.
I'm fine with
Fades
the
and lineups.
simple fade and lineup. I'm cool. I'm simple. I don't do none of that crazy shit. That's too
Hmm.
much. Spending 35, 45. Like, and the thing is though, why does everybody go every like damn near every 2 weeks? You know how much money you spending in a month on a haircut?
Yeah, I'm
It's
about to say I don't spend nearly that much money,
that's a scam.
but thanks to gas, I'm not saving no money regardless nowadays.
I mean, well, yeah, you drive. You drive a distance, so you gonna be
Hmm.
on that gas all the time. Mm.
Exactly.
But
Time to
what's
get my Tesla.
yeah, we all wish we had a Tesla. I'm gonna get there.
And, I'm manifest the Tesla.
We will all manifest a
Manifest the
Tesla.
Tesla into my life.
Sponsored
I
by
don't know what I
Tesla.
have to do. Exactly, sponsored by Tesla or something like that. You're like, yeah, bro, Tesla changed my life in these trying times. If you can do anything, get a Tesla. Live out of it.
You
Just
could
live it.
actually live out of a Tesla. Somebody did that. You could turn the whole
Somebody
back
did
seat.
that.
Yeah, you could turn the whole back. There's one model you can turn the whole back seat into a bed, and it has a bed cushion, like comforter and everything, in the car for
Mm.
you. And then obviously the screen on the dash that
Wait,
can you
is
can
this
watch
like a
Netflix and
four-door
stuff on it.
sedan type one, or is it
Yeah,
bigger than
no,
that?
no, it's a 4 door.
Wow, a little drawer, like a little car-shaped drawer,
No,
like in
it's like
Barbie
almost
cars.
no like the Teslas you see on the street now. It's the same size.
Little sleep drawers. They the ones you're talking about with these little beds in them, with these little pillows.
Yeah, they got that stuff in them.
That's ridiculous. The only thing for me about living in a confined space is just like it just the smell. It just
That's if you
being stuck
musty.
there.
That's if you musty. If you
I mean,
musty living in the car, nah.
how you gonna live in a little ass car? Like you better have like three outfits and spend no time inside of it. Like,
It's called shower, brush your teeth.
eating, you can't eat there. You gotta eat outside.
Shower, brush your
Drinking,
teeth.
yeah.
It's not like you were confined to the car. You could stay. You could eat at the mall. You know, malls are a public place. There's this one guy that I know. Every time when I'm on break, he's always in the same spot. Wears the same clothes on his laptop. He just snacking away and he's doing something
Mhm.
because he has like a notebook full of like scratch
Mhm.
writing. But he's a
Okay. He could possibly live in his car. I don't know.
mhm.
That's wild. That's wild to me. Just thinking of it like on RV levels, I guess. Like if you live in the car, no matter the size, you're gonna be spending an ample amount of time in there.
Just don't be
Ample
musty.
amount of time.
Just try to find a way to shower or something.
Join the gym.
Yeah, join a gym. You can. People have actually done that. People that live in their cars, they shower at the gym, they work out,
Mhm.
and they eat at malls and whatever other place they can get a nice little source of food. So that it's believable. It could work,
I
but
don't
isn't
know. Consistently feeding yourself is a challenge. When you can't cook, that's just terrible.
who says you gotta cook if you just gonna eat out all the time? And you
Nah,
could
you
buy
get
cheap
like
stuff,
medicine, I guess.
or you could do. There's this one TikTok guy. Um, he records pretty much because he's homeless. So he all he has is his phone, and he's with his mom, and they're both homeless. And he records his day to day as a homeless person. So they have like a bunch of stuff that they could use to like cook and everything.
What? I
Like
don't know. I
like
still don't believe like breakfast and shit. You can't get anything. cheap enough for breakfast other than cooking it for yourself.
Yeah, and you just gotta live a minimalist lifestyle. You can't be greedy. You can't always buy the Pop Tarts. Just stick with the bread, the butter, the bagel, cream cheese, cheese and
Mm-hmm.
crackers, ramen.
Mm-hmm.
The minimalist lifestyle until you got to a point where you're like, all right, bet I can actually do this now. I can live a life. But what's another scam you think that's out there? That
Mm-hmm.
we got
I
haircut.
don't know.
Haircuts is a scam. Um, College
I don't think haircuts is a scam.
is
Yeah, I don't know. I can see college.
nah.
I don't
Haircuts are
know. I just don't
definitely.
get my hair cut. I don't
I,
get my
I,
hair cut, so I guess I can't see that. You know, it's not
I,
personal enough for me to make a comment.
I could tell.
Yeah,
You and Emmett.
I'm sure a lot of people can.
You and Emmett.
Me and oh yeah, I feel like social media is the scam.
Please unbox that.
It just scams you. Like it just turned into something so much more than Facebook. Like Facebook opened the door to something crazy. And I don't think anything after I guess like Facebook or Twitter, like got more social in a better way. I feel like it just got more like attention grabbing, just like they just figured out how to like just have people on that shit forever.
It's more.
Like
It's more addicting.
it's addicting, and then you and just minimal amounts of like information. You know, you're on there, you don't really think a lot. You don't really, you don't have to at least. You just scroll, 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 find something funny, laugh a little bit, keep looking, and then it's just like, mm-mm. It's very, I don't know.
I feel like it. I
Mm,
feel like that's what
I guess it could be a
Instagram.
tool.
I feel like that's what
Hmm?
Instagram. Instagram has gotten a little boring.
But what do you think TikTok is?
TikTok is more fun.
TikTok is just Instagram's little
No,
carnage baby.
no. It's
Like
a lot
carnage,
more. It
Instagram
is.
is venom.
Nah. It's a lot more. Honestly, as someone who used to hate TikTok, and then during the pandemic, finally just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna download it and just see what's it about. That For You page algorithm is way better than Instagram's algorithm in how people post and stuff. Instagram, I see the same memes by
Hmm.
different meme pages and people. I'm just like, it's the same thing. You guys are just posting the same crap. It's boring. Like, there's nothing interesting. I see the same stuff. Half the memes that people would send me, I've seen already on a different page, or like it just gets so repetitive. And then you have like it's just the same crap. But with the For You page of TikTok, you got it the algorithm just designs it to whatever you like, and it gives you something similar and just other different things all at once. Like, it didn't take long for me to have my For You page develop to where I'm like, all right, I like this. This for me. I'm chilling with this. And you don't see the same
So the
person.
For You page algorithm is better.
It designs it to where you don't see the same thing all the time. Sure, you might seem like the same duets. So say like the whole the scam thing. I've seen that a couple times, but it's always a different person giving their intake to that. That even though it's similar in content, it's different on perspective, and it's not the same as say in Instagram. You get the same meme, but by two different profile pages. Like it's just the whole algorithm is just way better. That's why I'm a lot more on that in Twitter than I am on Instagram now. Like I don't even like I rarely even send anybody stuff anymore. Like it's just I don't know. It's just It's
Oh
just
yeah,
a lot. I send more things on Twitter and TikTok than I do Instagram. That's just
I can
me,
see that. I see
cause
that.
cause it gets boring. I swipe through and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and
But
then it's
that's what I
same.
mean by what I said in the beginning. I feel like it's all the same though. All social media is just like TikTok, Instagram, even like Vine, all that shit. It like serves the same purpose. They just got
It's
better. And like what you said, it doesn't make it different. It just makes it better.
yeah,
Like a
it's
better
it's
version. Like what I said, it's just
yeah, it's definitely they're all the
what.
same as far as like they're addicting, but how they addict you is a lot different. Like TikTok, I'll admit it can be addicting. Like I'll sit there and I'll just be sharing stuff cuz each time I get something, it's like it's different, it's funny as hell. But all the other ones like it's like eh.
Nah, they're all monsters.
They're yeah, they're
Remember,
all monsters
remember
though.
when Snapchat got stories? Like Instagram and Facebook did not have stories before
Well,
Snapchat got them.
well, Facebook and
And then they were
Instagram are the
oops.
same. They're by the same company, so I'll say TikTok is way better than Instagram. That's all I'm gonna say.
Better, but still a demon.
They're still demons. They're still addicting. They're like crack cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
But
All right,
if I had to
what's your next
choose,
thing?
if I had to choose,
Uh,
if I had to choose, it would be
I
TikTok
know.
over Instagram.
One man is picking his poison.
I'll pick my poison, and
So yeah,
I'll have to stand on it because I used to hate TikTok, but
okay.
now I don't. But
I have one thing. This might be an interesting thing. Everybody knows about steroids. You know, apparently, they shrink your balls, or they do. They shrink your balls if you use them and shit like that. And then, you know, I be watching workout videos on YouTube sometimes every now and then. And I just stumbled upon this video where this dude is just like all these fitness YouTube guys are just talking about all this shit, like all the drama, like people who are pretending that their bodies are like natural, whole time they've been taking some sort of steroids or like drugs or something. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. This didn't even register to me that these people could be doing this, pretending like they're just doing normalized workouts or something. But some people were, and then some dudes are open. Like this dude said, he does testosterone, so he takes testosterone, and by doing this for the rest of his life, he basically has to physically inject testosterone into himself because his body is no longer gonna make it. Once you do it, you can't go back. Basically,
wait,
which is
is he
fucking wild to
injecting?
me.
Is he inject? You said he's injecting steroids to stay alive,
No, no,
bro.
he he made the conscious decision to willingly inject testosterone into his body that he could regulate it or whatever, or he could get as much as he wanted, that he could work out and do all this shit without having to rely on like I don't know,
He
just
couldn't.
organically making it.
He couldn't just
But
take
now
pills.
his body can't do it. I mean, regardless, I'm sure if it's a pill or not, it'd be the same side effects.
Yeah, yeah, I guess, but I don't know.
So yeah,
I feel like it'd be.
that's the part I'm stuck on. You're stuck on the fact that he's using a needle. These motherfuckers don't care about that shit. But I'm stuck on the fact that he decided like I'm gonna do this shit for the rest of my life. So like I'm like if I stop or just miss, like my testosterone's gonna be all fucked up.
Hey, all I
So I
can
just
say,
feel like he doesn't care.
he just sounds like a real life Bane, except for instead of venom, it's testosterone.
I just wonder what happens when you get old. Like you get old and it's just like you just have to inject testosterone just to stay an old man,
He's gonna.
or else you just turn into an
I,
old woman.
I think if you, I think he could. I could be wrong on this, but I think he could end up infertile. Then it is gonna mess up
How do you know that?
his things down under, and
What injecting testosterone?
no,
You a
just that.
doctor? Where are you getting
No, just
these
the
presumptions from?
look. I read a lot of things. Sometimes they stick, sometimes they don't. Let
Oh,
me.
so you've heard this before?
What happens when you have too much sodium? Testosterone in your body.
Well, that's the thing. He's not got too much.
Well, yeah, I mean, even if
Like,
you're taking it all the time, you're still gonna have dangers of having too much testosterone. So let's see, acne, enlarged clitoris, decrease. Oh no, this is for women. I was like, wait a minute, what?
obviously, that's who's typing this question to Google.
No, I was looking at the wrong tab.
It's like,
Um,
why would a man ask that question? It's like, yes, more, more.
more. I
Repeat.
want the enlarged clitoris. Like what? Too much testosterone can lead to aggression and risky behavior. Mood swings are typical when there's too much testosterone in the body. Mood swings regulated to high testosterone can range from euphoria to depressive lows. There's actually exercises that reduce testosterone. High intensity interval training, weight training, and leg exercises reduce testosterone. Interesting.
I mean, I feel
Uh,
like that makes sense. You use it up. It's burned in the exercise. You're tired. I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
all right, too much
Can you
testosterone.
imagine if working out just gave you more testosterone? We're just working out forever. We'd be like Super Saiyans.
All right, physical signs: acne, oily skin. You start balding.
Yeah, but what
Um,
about no testosterone
yeah,
in a
your
man?
your
What if
testicle.
you stop taking it?
You stop. Well, you're still going to have testosterone. You just won't have an overabundance. Because if you overabundance, your testicles will shrink.
No, no. If you have none, because
If
your
you,
body stops. Once they inject it, their body stops making testosterone. So they have to inject it. So like their body's gonna run out.
oh, increased levels of testosterone can lead to increased levels of estrogen. Hmm. You might have breast sensitivity, blood pressure increase, um, and you might need to end up going to therapy. You'll be at a high risk of blood clots, heart attack, stroke, mood swings.
Ooh,
Sheesh. Testosterone at its max.
mm, yeah, this is crazy. I don't know. It is a wild decision.
Well, you could tell that about military men. Like, what's wrong with him? He had too much testosterone. That's why he's all angry. Well, okay. Testosterone infertility. I did hear some. Yes, I knew it. One side effect of testosterone treatment is infertility. Testosterone treatment decreases sperm production by decreasing levels of another hormone, which is important for stimulating sperm production. In most cases, the infertility caused by testosterone treatment is reversible.
Mm, that's good.
So overabundance of testosterone, you might end up not having to bear kids. Interesting. Should I help take testosterone to help my fertility? For women, yes, but not too much because it could increase pregnancy and birth rates.
Mm-mm.
Harm male fertility. You can end up having, for men, the fertility is bad because it can end up having blood clot disorders, sunlight sensitivity, kidney stones, and lower kid count. That sucks. And to all these people that take testosterone to boost up to have like muscle and all that energy and stuff, come to find out, you're a man with no kids. A man that can't
Oh
have
yeah,
kids.
bro,
I
I got
mean,
you.
I mean, at this day and age, some of those men will be happy to hear that. So
Let me get started on that. I forgot about that. the hugest scam or whatever. But I don't even know what states it is right now, but they passed a law where women can't get abortions now.
Yeah, they passed that this morning. At the time of us speaking. Um,
That's insane.
Jersey, North Carolina, and I forgot where else. They still you're still allowed to do so freely. But pretty much all the liberal states like Texas, those southern states, southern western states, um, it's a no
Mm-hmm.
go. It's a no go over there. Texas, Arizona, Louisiana, like
What was even the reason? What? Why is this even? Why is this being debated?
I don't know why it's being debated. They're bringing up an old case from back in like the 80s, 85, the Roe versus Wade case, where it was pretty much the same thing, except they're just bringing it now because people are just want to, I guess, argue about it, saying that women don't have the right to have abortions and stuff, which I find pretty wrong, really wrong. Everybody should have a
Mm,
choice. All
yeah.
women must have choice, and I speak that not as a man saying that, but because I would have been a father with two kids, so I know exactly how that situation is, and every woman has a choice. They should be having choices.
Mm, yeah. That's crazy. I just feel like in this day and age, I thought we were past that.
Nope.
And to be,
Yeah,
it's just it doesn't even
no.
matter.
There was a tweet that I said earlier today. Um, because like I was disgusted by it. Like literally, if you see the because the vote was 6 to 3, so the 6 people that voted to pretty much do the national ban on it,
Mm.
they 5 of them were all men, and there was only one woman, and then the other 3 that didn't, that were like pretty much saying like, hey, we would like to keep this illegal for like women to have choice.
Yeah, yeah.
2 of them were women. One was a man, but it wasn't like a. It was just dumb.
Wow.
Like, but I
There
said,
was only 3 women overall on the vote out of 9 people.
yeah,
So men already outruled women 63 on
yeah, and
the vote.
and the thing that they
And then one
said,
of the women voted to make it legal.
yeah, and
Like,
their
what was
reasoning
the
is,
reason? They didn't have a reason.
well, there's many reasons, but there's one that I really didn't like. They were and this was one of the guys. They were like, yeah, you women don't have rights over your bodies or some crap like that. And I was like, what? Like that's not right to say. What kind of person are you? But pretty much they were saying that we're in a post Roe world, so women don't have that right, should never have that right. And I'm like, how are we it's a really bold statement for everybody to say that we're in a post Roe world when we can barely say that we're even in a post racism world. I'm like,
Mm,
it's sweet land of liberty, huh? We're definitely in the sweet land of liberty.
that's crazy. How old is this guy?
They're all old. They're like in
Mm,
their
mm.
50s, 60s, need to retire. Except for like one of them looks like they could be like in their late 40s, but still, he was raised by rich white people that
Honestly, that's not as old as I expected. That's still, I don't know. Well, not.
Congress, Supreme Court is all full of old white people. They don't. The thing is, they don't have terms like how a president does. They can stay in there for as long as they want. There's one of them that I think is like 80 something. He should be gone.
Wow.
They're stuck in their old ways. Like, bro, Changing times. This is, y'all messing up now.
I mean, it's just power, man. That's what it is. It's like America's like a chessboard. It's just
Yeah, it's
that shit.
ridiculous.
Those jobs are untouchable, like you said.
Yeah,
Those positions are too much.
the only way to take that position is if one of them dies. But
And the problem is they act like it's multiple positions, but it's really like a hive mind of like, one agenda. Like there's no difference between most of those people up there. That shit is crazy. Six out of nine. That's wild. And I feel like I don't know. They just put the three people who voted against them as like I don't know, just to show just to show some humanity. I'm sure they didn't care. Like they would have just done it if they wanted to. It's just like, ooh, it's wild. That's wild. It makes me honestly just scared to figure out what's to come after this. I feel like this is like a step in a very like fucked up direction. It's wild. I think about all these things in the world. I'm just like, well, I just gotta get my money together and get my job together. I do be thinking about that. Just, just worried about all of life at the same time as well, I'm only one person. And I just need to get my little house and shit and just make sure I'm gonna be okay.
I want
And my
my
assets are safe.
have a Thanos farm. Just
Oh, Thanos farm.
yeah, he just have a nice little farm in an isolated place. Watch the peaceful sunrise on a great. Just sit there with your little pot, sprinkle some seasoning into a little soup, and just sit there.
I would hate it for that. It has to come to that. Honestly, I would really
Is
hate it for that shit to come to that.
honestly with the chaos is going on in this world, that's the only way you'll find peace.
Nah, I don't know. Peace. I feel like you just gonna get ran up on one day. I would always be paranoid.
Nah, if you in the woods like that, you can set up traps. You got cameras. You can set up everything.
Yeah, I don't got the fucking energy for that. Just to fucking like just have motherfuckers just checking my daily traps and shit, see if I catch an invading human. And then what happens today? A child falls into your trap.
That's their fault
Just
for
a completely innocent person.
that's their fault for walking on your property. They should have. You had
Yeah,
signs up saying "Warning, don't cross," but they did.
that's why your ass belong in America. Just go ahead buy yourself an apartment and booby trap that.
Honestly, it's the only place you can do that is America. America is the only place where they haven't regulated anything involving with guns or anything dangerous, but they will regulate abortions. Which priorities? America's priorities are all over the place. So if you want a bear trap
It's just a bunch
set
of
up in the woods, bear cabin, you could do it in America.
it's
Maybe
just a bunch of
Canada.
people unchecked in just a ridiculous position of power for like God knows how long. It's just like unchecked.
America is about to
Honestly,
become a GTA map for real.
mm, I mean, some places it already has been.
It ain't as bad as say like certain parts of Mexico or like the hood of other foreign countries, but it's about to become a GTA.
Yeah.
It already is a GTA. All we got to do is just set up a heist.
Set up a heist. We get
Plan-
out of here. Get out of here. Go to Costa Rica or something.
Costa Rica of all places. I feel like a lot of people are
Oh,
flocking to Japan.
Japan. I mean, I don't know. Can you smoke weed in Japan?
It's illegal, but people will still
Exactly
find a
illegal.
way.
No,
I
no,
think they're. I think
it's
they're.
real illegal in Japan. It's not illegal like it's out here in the States illegal and shit. It's real illegal in Japan. They lock up rappers
Oh
for
yeah.
weed and shit. Like, fuck that. No. I don't know.
I mean, obviously, if you
I'll be
don't,
so upset. What?
if you're like your main focus is you want to go to a place that you can smoke. Obviously, Japan is not the spot. But if you don't really care about smoking, like you're just letting it all go, I don't see why not move into Japan. The only thing about it is if you move there and become a citizen, you have to denounce your citizenship to America. You can't have dual citizenship.
I feel like Japan is not a very well defended place. I don't know why. Like I
The
don't like the
mili-
state of Japan.
the
Really
U.S.
hate it.
the U.S. military supports Japan. Like Japan has its own defense force, but we're like one of the big main backers to that country. Let's see. I'm actually trying
That's
to
a good
see
thought. I like
social.
it.
It's an estimated 1.8% of Japanese have reported consuming cannabis, as opposed to more than 40% in the U.S. and Canada. It's notoriously reflected in the 2020 arrest of Japanese man and woman for speaking positively about smoking on social media. Some hemp cultivation is permitted in Japan, so obviously you could smoke CBD and all that stuff. You just can't have the actual legit THC. But there are clinical
It's too much.
hemp stems. So products that are THC free and made from hemp stems, not flower, are legal. Local stores can legally sell the CBD products. Strict regulations in Japan mean such products can be more rigorously tested and so forth. CBD has been trendy in Tokyo, where shops and cafes allow the on-site consumption of edibles and tropical treatments. It's cost about $3.65 for a coffee full of CBD, and then anything infused meals costs about $10. Interesting.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. That's just too many steps.
There's this
I
one.
swear, I could visit that.
There's this one country where it's completely legal and they cook it with everything. But the thing is, you're not allowed to take anything out of the country or out of the space. Like you gotta
Mm,
like you go there and that's it. You can't bring anything out.
what? Really?
Yeah, I forgot where it is, but I'm gonna have to look for it
Mm.
because I heard they have
You
some
can't bring
interesting.
it.
Yeah, I heard they have some interesting stuff.
Mm. Like what?
Just like anything that's infused, like food, coffee, tea, and you would just like you would sip a whole cup of tea and then boom, out of nowhere, you're just like it hits you and you're feeling good and you're just chilling.
It's what, Alaska? Or it's
Alaska?
about weed tea? You
I
know
don't
what that
know.
is?
I don't know.
You know what Alaska is?
Sounds familiar.
It's like DMT.
DMT.
You don't know what DMT is?
That Mike Towski.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That'll be a topic for another episode.
DMT. The
Yeah,
man speaketh, man cometh.
it's a lot in there.
Mm.
Somebody tried to convince me. They're like, "Hey, you want to take some DMT, man?"
What is that?
Fuck no.
What is that? A psychedelic?
Crazy ass white people at a temple party.
See,
You
that's
think I
that's.
trust you?
See, that's the
You think
thing.
my black ass trusts you white people?
You be like, yeah, I'm
This
a,
random ass drug that just has letters in it.
like, yeah, I'll take that. Next thing you know, you'll wake up in a tub full of ice, your kidney missing, your
Bro, one
liver,
time nigga,
your liver's been
we went to the
swapped
West.
out, and a couple teeth
Mm-hmm.
missing.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. I should have pretended to do it, pretended to knock out, just so I could fight him. just so I could fight him just for you to try something like that. That joke's crazy. But no, no, yeah, I refuse. That's it. That's
Please,
it. Can't get out of here.
please elaborate next time. But it's how it be. How it be.
Gotta be people want more.
Country, country,
Mm-mm.
country
One thing
coming.
you always just cut it up. I can always tell you. You really don't know what DMT is.
Probably not.
I can't believe you've never heard of that. It's like it's the thing that's released in your brain like when you die and when you're born. And apparently like just a teeny tiny little bit of it, a smidget of it when you dream, when you sleep. Yeah,
Oh,
DMT is like smoking weed.
dimethyltryptamine.
Nigga, DMT. That's all I
It's
know.
it's a
Okay.
it's a substituted tryptamine that occurs in many plants and animals, including human beings, and which is both a derivative and structural analog of tryptamine. It can induce a rapid, intense psychedelic experience, often referred to as a DMT trip. Why you should not
And
take it.
ayahuasca is the same thing.
If you do it too much, you can get kind of irritable, feel off, kind of awkward. I've done it fairly heavily during one weekend and just took a break of a few days to let things rebalance, and I was all good. That was somebody's experience. What does it do? It has the ability to
What does
produce.
all good mean?
So it produces a powerful visual hallucination. Many regard the high from DMT as a spiritual experience. Naturally occurring tryptamine compound found in many different kinds of plants, and it also can be made in a lab. See, if I was to ever do it, I would rather do from the plant than from the lab. I feel like the lab would be more dangerous and more like
Mhm.
life risking.
They both can kill you.
Like both can get at you,
The
but
plant can kill you.
I feel like it's a
When
rather
you die
takes.
from the plant, you just vomit and shit. You vomit and shit when you die.
Well, I hope you know when you die, you actually shit yourself when you die, because your body
That's
is
if you have the shit.
no, like your body is always clenched, like it's subtly cleansed, so you're not releasing any fecal matter at any point,
Yeah.
unless obviously you have to. But once you die, all your muscles relax, and then boom, it just slides right out. So every time when you see a movie where someone gets a headshot and
I'm gonna take a
dies,
cleanse. I'm gonna be really shit those.
just
Yeah, yeah,
always think that.
you're right.
Always think that.
Wow. I thought when I'm old, I'm just intermittently fast. So just I'll have it'll be a 50-50. Like I'm gonna die and there's gonna be nothing in me, or I'm gonna die and I had just eaten and just like
What did
just
this
the thing
man
that
eat
looks like
today?
very. Oh
All
my
right.
god, yeah.
All right. So the potential side effects of a DMT trip: pupil dilation, an increased heart rate and blood pressure, dizziness, chest pain, rapid eye movements, agitation, coughing, or throat pain. So pretty much like if you snort coke.
Mm.
Hmm.
Even I don't know. It doesn't sound too crazy.
Too
Or
crazy.
I thought you were just really go insane.
I'm sure you do go insane, especially if you haven't done it
Maybe.
before. You'll be
I thought that would be like a side effect. It's like blatant insanity.
you probably be speaking to
Like,
spirits at that point.
what did you say? Twitching and shit? What did you say was it?
Yeah, twitching, agitation, your eyes rapidly moving around. Like say if you were like if we were to like stare at each other
Yeah.
and you'd be like trying to so hard to focus, you'd just be fidgeting like you're glitching in the matrix.
Mm, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. That's just crazy. Not so you just like a junkie.
you
Innocent junkie.
don't be a junkie. That's basically. What was the other one you said?
What?
What was that other one? That
Ayahuasca?
ayahuasca.
Alright. Yeah. Good luck spelling that.
I probably spelled it correctly, actually.
You
Kim Possible.
did? Pretty phonetic.
Oh, I was not close at all. I said Ayyoask. It is Ayahusca. There are benefits to this. It's a psychoactive brew used both socially and a ceremonial spiritual medicine amongst indigenous peoples of the Amazon. It is growing in usage in Western society, including multiple churches. All right, so they just took something natural and then became a religion. So apparently, it repairs and rewires your body, mood, and anxiety, and also could increase activity in various areas of the right hemisphere of the brain, which are involved in body awareness, emotions, feelings, and possessing emotional information. Interesting. So if you take this,
Yeah, see?
see, I would do that. You might find yourself out of nowhere. You'd be like, it's like the Black Panther, drink the heart shaped herb. You find yourself in that purple spirit place. You wake up and you be like, I saw Dad. Dad's not real.
What? No. I hope not. See, that's why that stuff is dangerous.
Nah.
And the scary part is,
See, the
what?
thing is, between this and DMT, at least this one, there are some health benefits to this. DMT just sounds like you take it, good luck. This one has at least
Basically,
it's a treatment. Like if you have PTSD, anxiety, addiction, and stuff, it kind of like cleanses
oh
that.
man. What about the overdose? It didn't say, like, it's deadly?
Now there no, there's not. It's not deadly, especially if they use it for other like things. But
Mm.
even but if you say there are some side effects that can be deadly, but it depends on how you use it. It can cause vomiting, diarrhea, paranoia, panic are considered normal and only
Mm-hmm.
temporary, but they do feel distressing. However, um,
Mm-hmm.
say like if you have, I'm trying to look and see, and like if you interacts dangerously with many medications, so say like if you take antidepressants, psychiatric medications, drugs that control Parkinson's, cough medicines, weight loss medicines, and more, you're going to have a very bad, essentially, trip because it those two don't work together.
Ooh.
It can increase your heart
Ooh.
rate and blood pressure,
And
especially if
this
you
is
have.
the regular ayahuasca?
Yeah, there's only one. It's just the
Okay.
brew. It depends on how you take it, but
I'm not, yeah, this is ayahuasca.
yeah, like if you have a heart condition, it's not smart to take it. If you're taking any medications at this point, from what it looks like, it's not safe to. Um, there have been reported some deaths, but they may be due to the addition of other ingredients or dosage issues. Death has never been reported in a clinical trial. So if you take it clinically, you should be fine. If you're just doing recreation, you might find yourself in that little spirit plane. Aside from these dangers, putting your life in yeah, you're basically putting your life in the shaman's hands, and so you better hope that
Mm-hmm.
shaman knows what they're doing when they make the brew, because if not, you're gonna be seeing like I said, you might find Chadwick or something chilling up there waiting. Like, oh, you're here.
Chadwick.
There have been retreats, okay, promised findings. So there are health benefits mostly to this. It's just, you just got to be smart with the dosage and who you trust with it and making sure you're not taking anything else with it, which is like I don't almost any other medication. except for this one's more natural and psycho trippy. Interesting.
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. Like it though. But I'm dead tired.
Better than acid, and I'm dead tired too. So, oh, we
We at the
go call.
sunblock bar.
We go we go close it off for the day. Until next time.
Yeah, don't drive home. Take an Uber.
Don't. Or just walk home. You can walk. You got legs. Find your own
If you're drunk,
psychedelic trip.
leave home.
Find your own psychedelic trip.
If you're drunk, be a man.
Be a man.
Take both. Drink the tea, the historic DMT. Drink that shit. Oh no, that shit is crazy.
Imagine taking that and then wandering New York.
You
That'd
can't
be
wander, that's the thing, bro.
That'd be
I don't know. On DMT, you're supposed to pass out. Literally, you're supposed to pass out for like 15 minutes. You literally like die and like see God and shit like that. Ayahuasca, I don't understand how the shaman must be doing weird shit. He must just be painting on your face and shit, praying for you. Oh
Drawn.
yeah, the white guy, he was throwing up and shitting, bro. He was throwing up. I don't know if he was shitting. I watched this white guy do it in this little video. The ayahuasca, he had a little shaman and everything.
No,
Shaman ain't gonna stop you from shitting, man.
I might just try shrooms and that's it. Call it a day.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
That sounds.
those are gonna come and get legalized right around the corner with weed. But then it's crazy, man. It's just so much wild shit. It's just like it just makes me fear the government. You know, I thought I was scared when Trump was in office, and it's just like even after that, it's just like wow. It's just like they decided they're like, why is this shit in the history books? Let's just make all this terrible shit happen today again,
Mhm.
over and over and over again.
I just remembered before we go. Did you see The Boys? Hero Gasm,
Yeah.
the latest episode that came out.
Wait, is that the sixth episode?
Yeah,
Is there another episode?
The sixth episode. It just came out today.
Oh no, I didn't see the one today.
Here, watch it. I know they kind of overhyped Hero Gasm a little bit as far as like the orgy perspective, but it's still probably one of the best episodes by far, in my opinion.
Okay.
Like I legit.
Okay.
Like there were some moments where I literally was like, yeah, like get him. That's what I'm talking about, and I would rewatch it and stuff. Like it was pretty good. Like, but the whole superhero orgy aspect that they overhyped.
Stop. See, no, you're telling me too
No,
much.
I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you anything. I'm not telling you anything. I'm just saying that they overhyped it too much, but it's still good. Go watch it.
Okay.
Go watch it.
I'm gonna do that.
Go watch it.
I'm gonna do that. All right.
Watch it and watch it and let me know what you think.
Yeah, we'll talk about it next episode.
Let me know. Just let me know.
All right, bro.
All right.
Peace.
I'll see you.
Peace. I'm